name is Sudharan. Now we are going to discuss about the topic synthetic fibers and plastics in the chemistry 8th class chapter. Okay, the topic is synthetic fibers and plastics. The topic is synthetic fibers and plastics. What is meant by fiber? What is meant by fiber? Fiber, it is a needle-like structure. Fiber is a thin needle-like structure which is used to make a fabric. What is, the fiber is divided into two types. The fibers are divided into two types. One is natural fiber, another is synthetic fiber. First one is natural fiber. Second one is synthetic fiber. Synthetic fiber. What is meant by natural fiber? The fiber which occurs naturally is called natural fiber. The synthetic fiber is the fiber which is made by man-made, which is occur by artificially or man-made is called synthetic fiber. In natural fiber there are jute, cotton, silk, wool. Okay, these both are obtained from plants. These both are obtained from animals. In synthetic fiber, nylon, rayon, acrylic, polyester. Okay, see again I explain. What is meant by fiber? The fiber which is obtained, which is needle-like structure, which is thin and needle-like structure. The fiber is divided into two types: natural fiber, synthetic fiber. Natural fiber, the fiber which occurs naturally, is known as natural fiber. In natural fiber, jute, cotton, silk, wool. Jute and cotton are obtained from plants. Silk and wool are obtained from animals. Next, synthetic fiber, the fiber which is occurred by man-made or artificial. Example: nylon, rayon, acrylic and polyester. Okay. Now we have to see what is meant by synthetic fiber. The fiber which is obtained from petrochemical products, which is obtained from chemical or petroleum products and which undergo many chemical process is known as synthetic fiber, In this synthetic fiber is made up of polymers. What is meant by poly? Poly means many. Mer means unit. In this polymer there are so many monomers. What is meant by monomer? Monomer means one. Mono means one. See, let us consider a crystal in this chain. If there is only one crystal, it is called monomer. If these crystals are combined to form a garland, this is called a polymer. Polymer is that, but it is a combination of monomers. Okay. Now first we will discuss about the nylon. How it is prepared, and how we use, and in our daily life where we are using the nylon. Okay, nylon is prepared by using coal, air and water. It is a first processed fiber. Nylon is a first processed fiber. By using the silk industry. Nylon replaces the silk industry. It is mainly used in the Second World War. Nylon is mostly used in the Second World War. Okay. How it is prepared? How we are preparing nylon? Okay. See the preparation. How we are manufacturing or preparing the nylon? The nylon, you see, it is also a synthetic fiber. It is also a synthetic fiber prepared by using polyamides. Prepared by using polyamides. These polyamides are prepared by using dimethyl triamide C6H16N2. By using carboxy dimethyl hexane we are using preparation, and also terpic acid C6H16. By using adipic acid we are preparing this nylon. By preparing C6H16N2, dimethyl triamide and adipic acid. When this we are mixed with both, it forms like a hard balls. When it is crushed into the spinets, it forms like a thin threads. Thin threads will form. Thin thread like a structure. Needles will form like a very small needles. The size we can increase or decrease the size of the needles. Thus needles are called as a nylon. Again, see the preparation. Nylon is prepared by using polyamides. These polyamides are prepared by using trimethyl diamine and adipic acid. When these two are mixed, it forms like a hard and a small tablet forms are coming. Small black colors tablet forms are obtained. These are converted. These are crushed in a spinets. When we are passed through a spinets and we apply a pressure, they will form like a thin like a needles. We can change the shape and size of the needles. Okay. We can change the shape of the needles. Here the nylon obtained is a very weightless, lustrous, elastic. Lustrous means shining. But nylon does not absorb water, but it produces more electric energy. Static current. Nylon, which produces lustrous, it does not absorb water, but it produces more static current. So it is not preferable to wear while cooking, welding or fireworks. By using nylon, we will prepare bed sheets, sarees. By using nylon, bed sheets, sarees, ropes, parachutes, and mountain climbers are also use the rope made up of nylon for climbing the mountains. In the same way, car seat belts are also prepared by using nylon. Next we can see how strong is the nylon. Now we can see the topic how strong is the nylon. See, take one clamp and one stand. Here see cotton thread and nylon thread are attached. It is a cotton thread and it is a nylon thread. First we added a half kg weight and go on increasing the weight. When we are increasing the weight here 1 kg, 2 kg, 3 kg, the cotton thread will break but nylon thread will not break. So by that we can conclude that nylon is very stronger than the cotton. Next, rayon. Rayon is also another synthetic fiber, but it is also known as it is not a cellulose fiber. It is also called as a cellulose fiber. Rayon replaces the silk industry. In first silk is produced from the silkworms. We know that silk is produced from the silkworms. Since silk is produced from the silkworm, it is very cost. So we cannot, all members cannot buy the silk. So to replace the silk, the rayon was introduced. The rayon fiber was introduced. but the first rayon was manufactured in the 1911. The scientists invented the rayon in 1911. It was named as a rayon in 1926. It was named as a rayon in 1926. In Kerala in 1946, the first rayon factory was established. In 1946, the rayon factory was established in Kerala. Okay. Now we can see the preparation of the rayon. First, preparation of the rayon. Rayon is the only the material which is prepared from wood pulp. Which is prepared from the wood pulp. Okay. See, the rayon is the only material which is prepared from wood pulp. But since rayon is prepared from the wood pulp, why we are calling it as a synthetic fiber? Later, we can know why it is called as a synthetic fiber. See, we collect the cellulose from the wood and we are passed it through a sodium hydroxide, NaOH, sodium hydroxide and carbon disulfide. The wood pulp is extracted and dissolved in a sodium hydroxide and carbon disulfide. Sodium hydroxide means NaOH, carbon disulfide CS2. Then it forms as a viscous. It is formed as a viscous. This viscous is pressed through the spinets into a dilute sulfuric acid. Is passed through a dilute sulfuric acid. When it is passed through a dilute sulfuric acid, we get needle-like structures of a rayon. These needle-like structures are washed with a soap. Then we can get the fine fibers of the rayon. This rayon also most used in a. This rayon also used instead of a silk. It is also seems to like a silk only. Rayon looks like a silk only. Okay. Instead of silk, we are using a rayon most preferable now. Rayon is used for preparation of sarees, diapers, and in the chemical, in medicinal industries also rayon is used for rayon is also used. Okay. Rayon absorbs water. So it is not used in a parachute. If it absorbs water, it will break out. Again, say I am explaining rayon. Rayon is used instead of silk. Next, burning test. Next one, burning test. Since when we went to a shop, we will buy a cloth. We want to know the quality of the cloth or which type of cloth we are taking. So we will see some burning test. Where if it smells like a burning hay, it is cotton or silk. If it smells like a burning paper, it is wool or nylon. If it melts, it is a polyester. Next, blending. Next topic is blending. What is meant by blending? When two or more fabrics are combined together to form a new product. When two or more fibers are combined together to form a new product is called blending. Why we are doing blending? Why? Because to know the shortage of the silk or cotton, and if we blend the two combinations means we can get a new product and we can increase the quality and quantity also. For example, natural fibers and synthetic fibers can be blended. For example, natural fibers and synthetic fibers can be blended. For example, cotton blended with rayon and nylon. Wool blended with polyester. Like that we can blend. When we are blending, we have to see the quantity and the quantity of the first product and second product. Not only simply blending the properties of the both fibers should be equal. If we blend means sometimes the metal will not be. When we went to a shop, if you buy a t-shirt or anything, we can see a label. The combination of the blending. For example, 65% of polyester, and 35% of rayon. The combination will be presented on the label of the t-shirt when we purchase. Okay. So when we are doing blending, we have to observe the products. When we are blending also, we have to see the quality of the first product and quality of the second product also. While doing blending, we have to see the quality of the product and we have to see whether it blends or not. If it combination means the product will be, if example cotton is cotton, when we use cotton it become wrinkles. When we are using rayon, there is no wrinkles. So the combination of the cotton and rayon will be a good product. Thank you.